What's up, guys? Welcome into the Nesson Studios. Michaela Vernava here. John Campbell, our sports analyst for oddshark.com, on the line. John, hard to believe it's already week 7, almost halfway through this NFL season, sort of.
I know, it flies by every year, and been a crazy season so far. Been tough to handicap, but doing pretty well so far. So let's see if we can keep it rolling.
Keeps rolling in Chicago, where the Patriots will take on the Bears this weekend. Patriots 3-point favorites. What do you think about this line?
Yeah, it's interesting here. Tough place to play in Chicago, and we'll always have to keep an eye on the weather in places like Chicago this time of year. But I really think this is kind of one of those offense versus defense matchups. When you look at Chicago's defensive statistics, they rate very well in a lot of places, and they're the number 3 scoring margin team in the NFL. But on the other side, this Pats O-line playing really well. The passing game's really coming along. We've seen a bunch of points the last couple weeks. So this year, I'm actually leaning towards offense when it's an offense versus defense matchup. In years past, I've gone the other way. But it's been a high-scoring year, and the over is coming in at almost 55% here. So I'm going to go with the team I think that has the better offense here. I'm going to go with the Patriots. I'm going to lay the points on the road.
Okay, I'll take your word for it, John, because I'm having a hard time with this game. So I like that advice. You've convinced me. I'll go with the Patriots, too. How about a lock for this week?
Well, a lock for this week is tough. It's certainly a tough week for that one, but I'll go with the Eagles. They're at home against the Panthers. I think they're starting to play better with Carson Wentz. They have much better red zone statistics than the Panthers do, and the Panthers really rely on the running game. And I think the Eagles will have some success stopping the run and then keeping the Panthers out of the end zone in the red zone. The Eagles will give up yards, but they're really good at keeping teams out of that scoring zone. Carson Wentz playing better. I'll take the Eagles laying 5 points at home this week.
Okay, how about an upset? Is that any easier to pick this week?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I hate that I'm saying this, but I kind of like the Browns +3 and to pull off the moneyline upset here as well on the road at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay just has the worst defense in the NFL, and they just fired their defensive coordinator, Mike Smith, to try to get something going here. So the other reason I like the Browns here, Jameis Winston, his first game back last week, that was kind of a good game for the Bucs as well as they can play. I think this week is the letdown game with his return. So I think the Browns end that epic 23-game losing streak and win this one straight up. It's a 23-game road losing streak and win this one straight up.
All right, if you say so. Are there any games you would definitely advise bettors to stay away from this week?
Well, really tricky one is the Saints and Ravens. It might be the best game of the week to watch, but I would suggest if you're going to play this one, maybe getting some teaser help with the Saints here. With the Ravens, they're -2.5 at home, but this defense is sensational. Statistically, definitely the best defense in the NFL. So I'd stay away from that one, but I think it's going to be the best game to watch. If I did play it, I'd use some teaser help and get 6 extra points with the Saints there and pick something else to go with it.
All right, John, as always, thank you for the advice, and we'll check in with you next week.